A Hendersonville family is mourning the tragic death of their beloved family cat this evening after a neighbor allegedly killed the pet with a crossbow. We do want to warn you, some may find the elements of this story disturbing. Andy Cordan has been working on this story and joins us with the latest. Andy.
Yeah, this is sad. I'll tell you, the family adopted Zeke as a 6-week-old kitten, and for the last 7 years, Zeke has been a faithful family pet, but sadly this past Sunday, police say a neighbor shot the little cat with a crossbow.
My wife, the first time she came out the back door, she started crying.
Foster Phillips describes Zeke as a wonderful cat, a fur baby. He says was calm, not only around his 3-year-old son, but even around the dogs.
So he's kind of a passive cat.
Very.
He wasn't out like terrorizing the neighborhood.
No, not at all.
Sunday afternoon, Phillips says he hears a loud meowing by the cat door.
He was definitely in some pain.
That's when he finds his beloved pet of 7 years, bleeding badly, shot through the chest with an arrow.
Well, I just saw him laying there meowing, and it looked very uncomfortable. He had an arrow sticking through him, and he was just kind of like twisted, laying on the ground, like it's hard for him to get up.
Phillips rushes Zeke to the animal hospital. Sadly, vets cannot save him.
We lost one of our fur babies, and it's not fun.
By Wednesday evening, Hendersonville police will arrest Richard Coombs. The 61-year-old is a neighbor who lives on the other side of this fence, a fence that Zeke liked to walk on.
Why? Why did this happen?
I couldn't tell you. I guess some people just don't want cats on their fence or in their yard.
Had he ever come to you and said, hey, get that cat out of here?
Never, no.
According to Commander Jimmy Garrett, when police search the 61-year-old's home, they'll find a crossbow and arrows that exactly match the one that killed Zeke.
We took this very serious. We investigated it. We assigned it to a detective who put 100% effort into it and was able to get this man arrested. You could see some remorse, the detective said, when he was talking to him and interviewing him, but he never admitted to it.
What would you say to him, or have you said anything to him?
I haven't said anything, and I would just say, I forgive you. That's what the Lord would want me to do.
Yes, sir.
You can't just shoot whatever you feel like shooting, especially with a crossbow in a neighborhood. I've got kids. My kid plays out here. What if a crossbow came over the fence, and hit my child? It'd be a whole different story. I'd probably be taking matters into my own hands at that point.
And Mr. Phillips tells me that they cremated Zeke and they plan to possibly sprinkle his ashes in a ceremony in the near future. Listen back to you guys.
Thank you, Andy. According to Hendersonville police, the suspect, Richard Coombs, has been charged with aggravated cruelty to animals, a Class E felony. Police say he has no other criminal history.